Hey, Pete Anderson here with Asheville Market Update. We're here at the Grove Park Inn today, one of the historic spots here in Asheville. We're going to take some questions that we most commonly get and give you the answers as best we can. Here we go. In the early 1900s, E.W. Grove purchased over 400 acres here in North Asheville below Sunset Mountain. And this is what it originally looked like, the Grove Park Inn. Since then, they've expanded and added a spa and athletic facilities and so forth. But it is one of the crown jewels here in the Southeast.
All right, Pete, we've got some questions today from fans, past clients, the public.
Love it, love it.
Yep. So we're going to begin with the question, why is there not more inventory here in Asheville?
Going straight for the jugular, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair question, fair question. It's not an easy answer, or not a simple one anyway. You know what? Start off with demand, right? Demand has been high enough that inventory and supply levels have never gotten to a place where people feel like they have a lot of choice. You could look at it from the supply side. Obviously, the Hurricane Helene last fall didn't help. We lost some inventory there, but in general, I don't think builders have been able to build fast enough. They haven't caught up with the demand. Another big thing that people don't realize that factors in as much or more than anything else is our geography. The mountains prohibit people from building on the steep slopes. So that actually keeps things to a minimum. It's not like other areas where you can slap down 1,000 houses very quickly in a sprawling flat area. So that's the gist of it. I'm ready.
Pete, we've got another question here. This one says, I heard there is radon gas in North Carolina. Should I be worried?
Gotcha. It's true. There is radon gas here in North Carolina. And it's more widespread than people think. But you know what? There are ways to mitigate it. In fact, I've had radon in my house. But there are many local companies. They'll come in, they'll drill a hole in your slab, put in a big tube with an exhaust vent, and that will pull out the gas and send it outside your home, which is what you're going to want to do. So testing for it is important. If you are putting a home under contract, I recommend that be one of the tests. It is solvable. It's not as big a deal as people might think. Hopefully it's not as scary as it sounds. But I know for me personally, it wouldn't prevent me from buying a home. I would just mitigate it.
Question number 3, Pete. What happens if I get an inspection done, but the results are disastrous?
This one's fun, isn't it? So you have options. You can proceed forward and do nothing and head towards the closing table. You can, if you're still in the due diligence period, which we have here in North Carolina, you can pull out of the deal, and the only penalty would be losing your due diligence money. You'd get your earnest money back. Or, and this is the one that's probably most commonly chosen, you can negotiate with the seller. So you're going to take that inspection report, pick and choose a certain number of things that are most important to you. You know, a good agent will actually help you get quotes on fixing those issues, and then you're going to package that up and present that all to the seller and make a case for why you should either have those items fixed, or have the purchase price reduced, or have some sort of seller credit at closing. You have a lot of options there.
All right, Pete, next question. I am coming to Asheville soon, and I am wondering about Hurricane Helene recovery. What should I expect?
Well, first of all, thank you for that question. Almost every hotel is open. Almost every restaurant is open. Spring is about to pop, and things are beautiful. So book that plane.
So this question is about listings. We have here, my friend's home is listed for $800,000 and my home is slightly larger. I should be able to expect at least that much, correct?
Oh, man. I love this question. Let's destroy it. No. No, 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 no. In fact, square footage, or rather price per square foot, is often a very poor way to value real estate. It's not apples to apples almost all the time. If you have a neighborhood that's completely cookie cutter and no updates have been made between a couple homes, same square footage, et cetera, that can work. That is usually not the case. You have to value in finishes, right? That's huge these days. People choose all kinds of different things. They make their own updates. Maybe they add an addition. You have to figure in the lot, the view, accessibility, location, all these different things, which don't factor in and don't see square footage, price per square foot. So please do not assume that. Get in touch with me, your agent, and we'll figure out exactly how to price your home. That probably is going to be more accurate than price per square foot.
Alrighty, we've got one more listing question for you, Pete. This one says, I know England Volkers is a luxury brand, but I have two homes in Asheville. One has been a rental for years and is probably valued at 500 grand, while the other is my primary residence and probably worth a couple million. Can you and England Volkers list both of them?
I like this question. The answer is yes. Yes. A lot of people do view us as a luxury brand, which we are. We certainly can be. So yeah, short answer is yes. We service all price points. We like to provide our white glove service, and no matter the price point, no matter your needs, no matter your timeline, the thrill is the same in the end. When you help someone reach their goal and get over that finish line, it's fantastic. It really is a joy. So yes, please, let's get them both done together. Hey Grace, do you know how many famous people have stayed at the Grove Park Inn?
No.
Let me tell you, lots. I have no idea the actual number, but there's been at least 10 presidents who have stayed here. You could go all the way back, Rockefellers, Henry Ford, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ella Fitzgerald. Actually, I think F. Scott Fitzgerald may have a room named after him. Comedians, actors, rock stars. It's kind of cool to walk around the building and see all the pictures of everybody. My face isn't up there, I guess, but that's okay. Check it out.